So following on from how to make a circle, I'm going to show how to make a granny square. So again, you're going to start with your slip knot, and similar to the way that you did a circle, you're going to chain 4, and then you're going to slip stitch back into the start of your chain and then just wrap the wool over like that. Again, I do this just so that I can close up the gap afterwards. So what you want to do is chain 3 and then do a treble crochet and then do another treble crochet, and then you want to chain 1 and then do your next treble crochet. And then add one more, so that each time you've added 3 and then chained and then add another 3. And then do your last chain and set of 3 treble crochet, and then you've got your 4 sections of 3 sets of treble crochet. So then you can chain 1 and slip stitch into the start of your row. So obviously when you first start, this is going to look a lot like a circle, but it will start to look like a square as you start adding your next rows. So for the second row, you want to chain 3, and then instead of doing a treble crochet into this next chain gap as you would normally do, you're going to do it into this complete hole here. So you're kind of working a bit backwards at first, but you will get used to doing that. So you're going to do 1 and then a second one into the same gap. So then you want to chain 1, and then missing these 3 stitches, you want to go into this gap here and do 3 treble crochets. And then you want to chain 1, and instead of moving on this time, you're going to be doing another 3 treble crochets into the same gap. So once you've done that, that is what's going to start to create your corner and make this look less like a circle and more like a square. So once you've done your 2 sets of 3 in there, you're going to move on to the next gap. And once again, you're going to do 3 treble crochet, and you're going to chain 1 and work another 3 treble crochet into the same gap. And once you've completed that one, you want to chain and move on to your next gap. So you do your first 3, chain, and then do your next 3. So once you've done that, again chain, and then you go into the end of this side, so you're wanting to do 3 again in here. So this last section of 3 is basically going to join up with the first section to create your 2 sets of 3 treble crochet. So again, chain, and then you want to slip stitch into your first stitch. So as you can see, it's starting to look a little bit more square. So you're basically repeating the same thing of doing chain 3 and then 2 treble crochets into the gap, and then chaining 1. But now you've got a middle section because you've added that when you've added these 2. So you want to do just 3 treble crochet into that, because this is actually going to be one of your sides rather than a corner. So once you've done one set of 3, you're on to your corner section, which is going to copy the exact same way that you did it the first time. So you're going to do 3 sets of treble crochet, and then chain 1, and then another 3 set, so that you then keep your corner building up. So now you've done your first corner, you want to chain 1 again, and then just do 3 treble crochet into the actual side. So you've got that, and then you chain 1 again, and then you're back on building up your next corner. So you've done your first 3, chain, and then you do your next 3. So now you've got that corner, chain again, and you're just doing 3 into the side. And then chain, and again your next corner. And then chain after you've done your first 3, and then your next 3 in the same gap. And chain, and you're going to do 3 into there. And then your last set of 3, you're going to chain and then complete your corner. And once you've done your 3, again chain and then slip stitch into the beginning of your row. So as you can see, it's starting to look a lot more square-like now. And then after, like you did on the second row, you had 1 gap. Well, now as you can see, you've got 2. This is what makes it grow outwards as a square, because every time you add in a row, you're adding 1 more gap to this bit, and that'll make it grow outwards for you. And then each time you're going to do 2 sets into the corner, but only 1 set into each of the sides, like that.